guys, it's Jason here.
Hey, it's Vaughn, and welcome to the first episode of.
Making sense of anime show. Name is Pendant.
Yes.
It, it,
And I mean,
it's
this is
very
our first
tentative.
episode. Probably
Nothing is
people will be able to tell.
nothing is set. We are using it by a slow laptop and a Mac that does not want to work.
It never wants to work.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
Like I said, you Gojo. That's all I'm saying. Actually, had to stop because of the discussion we had in the previous take. But that's for a different day.
Yeah, let's not go back.
We're not talking about JJK today. We're gonna talk about JJK like maybe the second or third episode. But today, what are we talking about? The wondrous world of Final Fantasy.
And specifically Final Fantasy 15 and why they decided to use absolutely every single piece of media to develop the whole world building of Final Fantasy 15.
And why Prompto sucks. And Ignis
That
is
too.
best boy.
Ignis is MVP. Prompto is best boy.
Ignis is best mom.
Ignis is best mom, but he's also the MVP. I mean, it depends. If you play the DLCs, he is
Yeah.
best MVP of the game.
He really is. They need to make a separate game just for Ignis.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
I mean, it was really dope to play with him
yeah.
in the DLC.
I think you can actually play as them, like the different ones, if you get points and unlock them. And I don't know, like the upgrading, the AP point section. I forgot what it's called because I haven't played the game in a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could switch to them, I think, and play as them.
I mean, but I even think so that even if you were able to play as Ignis in the main game, I think that it wouldn't have been as cool as the DLC because in the DLC he has the power of the ring.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's why he went like beast mode.
He did. He really did go beast mode.
He really did. That final
Yeah.
fight with Arden,
Oh god, that was so amazing.
it was amazing. And I mean, I, I'm sorry for going there, but he was kind of hot there. I was like,
Who do you not simp for? You simp for Prompto. You simp for
I
Gojo.
have all the no, I
You
have all the
simp
seen for
for
Prompto. I have
Fentence.
always made clear that Prompto is his main boy for me.
Well,
He is one of
So you're just
my
gonna know.
loves of my life.
You're just gonna know Ventus like that? My God, I thought you loved
No,
Ventus.
no, no, no. Okay, no.
thought-
I said one
I-
of the many loves of my life. You
I wanna
have
tell
Prompto,
Prompto.
you have Ventus, you have well, I mean, this list can go on for days.
We'll make
so
that. We'll make
let's-
that another.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
make that
Yeah.
another,
Okay.
Like making our simplest.
Oh, I would love to. It will be endless.
Yeah, we will literally we keep it up to 10, and the reasons why.
I mean,
want, like,
the only
I
the
want
only thing that
Valentine's Day and stuff. That's what we could do. I want Valentine's Day.
I mean, the only thing that worries me about doing a simping list is that I have grown up, so a lot of the characters that I have always seen for are younger than me now, so it will be kind of problematic from
So
my
what you're saying
side.
is you're like young guys, huh?
No, no, no. I
Sure.
like them. No, I
Sure,
know. When
sure,
I liked
sure.
them, I was younger.
Sure.
But now I'm older, so now those characters are no longer my age.
Sure,
And it's like,
like Ventus. Like Ventus, he's 16.
he's 116. No, he's 26 actually.
He's-
How many years was he asleep? Like 10 years? I don't know why I
You're-
thought he was asleep for 100
You're
years.
asking the wrong guy. I don't know the story of Kingdom Hearts. All I know is Cirrus and Smash. He has a Keyblade.
Well,
he fights
okay, okay.
fights good people. Final Fantasy, Cloud, Sephiroth.
Okay,
Noctis should be in it. The Chocobo
Okay.
game should be in. Okay, let's actually talk about Final Fantasy now before we get off track and this turns into something
okay, yeah,
different.
because I was about to get into the math of how old Prompto Ventus actually is, and
That could be a Kingdom Hearts episode.
yeah, we'll talk about it Kingdom Hearts soon, yeah. But for Final Fantasy, yeah, let's go back to Final
Yeah.
Fantasy 15. So Final Fantasy 15, I mean, what I think that made me laugh so much when the game was announced, it was that you couldn't just play the game. You needed to watch. First, you needed to watch an anime. Then you had to watch a movie, and then you could play the game. And once you're done with the game, well, you are missing parts of the story, so now you need to play the DLCs. And that's not mentioning all of the updates that Square Enix had to make in the game to complete this story.
So basically, you just had to choose what you thought was the best one and go with that first. And like I said,
I'm,
at first, I haven't seen the movie, the anime. I've seen somebody play the game, seen them play the DLC, and that was it. I sub to go back, watch the anime basically covers how they met. The movie basically covers what happens when
before
Noctis.
the game.
The movie?
Yeah, the movie covers what happened when
Noct.
Noctis was camping with his friends.
Yeah, when Noctis and the Chocobo gang left, and they were sleeping out at Golden Cave, right? Golden Curry?
Yeah,
Whatever,
yeah, there were.
whatever the port was. That's
But
basically what happens.
I just love it because I mean, if you didn't watch the movie, uh, you wouldn't understand. Like you suddenly you were just like camping with your friends and fishing and doing some stuff. You went to sleep, and on the next day it was like, well, everything went to shit while you were asleep.
Yeah, it's like,
It's like,
oh,
why?
although it kind of does explain a little bit in the game if you get the Auden DLC.
But that's the thing. The Arden DLC was the last to come out.
Yeah.
So
And here's another fact: they were planning on making more DLCs for other characters. Like there's gonna be a DLC for Aranea, for Luna, and I think that was it. And no, they had like a joke one they had for the mascot of the food place, whatever it's called, the crow, something like that.
mm.
Yeah, I think they were joking about that one, but
I think that that last one, yeah, but I think that, but no, yeah, they were planning to do a DLC for almost everyone.
yeah.
And actually, I'm gonna pull out the misogynistic card because the only ones left out were the two girls of the game.
I mean, also don't forget by that time, I think whoever was working on that and the other person like split up and like they had fallen out. So that's another reason why
Oh,
they
I
probably
didn't know
never got
that.
finished. Yeah, no, I don't know what the names were, but like I looked it up somewhere because I was curious. It's like, oh, wonder what other DLCs they were planning for. But like they were, like I said, they wanted to make one for Arnea and Luna, but the guys had fallen out and just went their separate ways and they never got finished.
But why? It was Square Enix doesn't have more people to work on the games.
I have no idea. All I know is Lunafreya and the best girl Arnea did not get one. With the Arnea's famous line, "Titty croissant."
Honestly,
I
Luna
love that
and
meme so
Aranea
much.
are two wasted potential. So much wasted potential in those two characters. So much. Because even really, because, okay, what's funny to me is that you have all of these pieces of media. Because, first of all, an anime, a movie, like a 3D movie, and then a game, like, it's not even on the same format. And through all those hours of content, I think that we saw Luna a couple of times.
Yeah, I think, but
I mean,
Arnea,
she was like so important. She's the
she's like,
oracle, and
"Oh, I'm the
Noctis and
oracle.
her are so in love.
Oh, I'm
I
gonna marry
we
Noctis
saw
to
her
make people
twice.
happy. Yeah, I'm gonna marry Noctis to make us both happy." Nope. And then afterwards, spoilers, she gets fucking stabbed by
She
Auden
got
by a small fucking dagger. Oh no,
the
what are we gonna?
smallest,
Oh no, what are you gonna do? Oh my god, no! It's not like
the
it's
smallest dagger.
it's not like you guys don't have like I don't know like fucking 5 phoenixes down or something, but oh no, the story demands it. It's like the same thing with Aerith. Sidetrack, Aerith
Ye-
should have survived. Give a phoenix down, she'll be fine. But no,
Yeah, I just love that no one thought about it. Luna
like
literally have a deity on her side taking care of her all of the time, but when Arden appears with a little knife, that deity is nowhere to be found. I mean, I think that she was meant to die. Maybe she was really meant to die, even in like in the story logic, and that's why she was. not helped. Like the deities didn't help her. It
Yeah.
was like, okay. I mean, wasted potential because really, if Luna was so important to the story, okay,
Yeah, like
she's so important. She was practically and like
she
I
only
remember when.
she was only put in just to die.
Yeah,
And
because
it's
I
like
remember even on the first trailers of Final Fantasy 15, she was everywhere. She was like it was going to be like this big love story where Noctis could decide what happened to her, and the whole Omen trailer, that
I
it
would
was
have
like a bad
loved that.
omen.
I would have loved that if that was the case. Like you could choose, like, oh, do you want to marry her or not? Like that would make it so much better. Just because
I mean,
it could be tailored to
it
your
would
like fate boom.
have
Like
it would have been amazing. Really, yes, that's
yeah,
such an amazing
like
idea. If
yeah, like
maybe in the game, depending on Noctis' actions, if Luna survived or not, because that would weigh much
that would be so much
stronger on
better.
the player. Like
Yeah,
like there's a way you can get a good ending where Luna and
yeah,
Noctis do
and it's
not die,
yeah.
but like canon.
Also in this one, like they don't really love each other. They just wanted they like arranged marriage just so that the families and stuff could be together. So it's like does Noctis sacrifices
I
love
mean,
for
th-
his kingdom, or does he sacrifice his kingdom for somebody he doesn't
exactly.
love? Like what
Yeah,
does
that would be different.
what do you like in that tailor to like what you go through like throughout the entire game? Because like
I mean,
because I know for a fact if when I play that game and I see her, it's like I would not want to marry her because she just seems absolutely pointless.
it would be great if Final Fantasy started to
Do like a choice
you,
based system.
yeah, the choice-based system. It would be great
That'd be
in
so
those kind
good.
of stories because, for example, when Luna died, like there was nothing to be done. She was there for 2 seconds, and yes, you have like this whole thing. Oh no, they love each other since they were children. No, I think that they care deeply for each other, and when they were told that they had to marry, they were like, "Well, okay, I really like this person. Like she's nice, he's nice, whatever." So they were okay, but nothing happened in any piece of media that made me believe that Luna and Noctis were actually like
They
in
like
love,
in
even
love,
when they
yeah,
were far away. Because even in the game, it stated that they have not seen each other in years, and they have
yeah.
only talked through
The
letters.
to the
And
dogs, aka
and
the best doggos,
yeah, the doggos. But
the
you
cute
also
doggos.
have this thing where Luna is older than Noctis, so
Yeah,
is like does Noctis have like a senpai kink or something? Because I think like
excuse
Luna
me,
was older
but
than
what
him
the
for like
fuck?
3 years.
What the
When you
fuck, Bun? What the fuck?
just
No,
I mean
no.
I mean he was like, oh, I'm so in love with Luna, and she was like 4 years older than him. Because
Listen,
if the
okay,
last time they saw each other they were kids,
okay, Bun. Think
just
it like
think
this.
about it. Just
Think,
think about it.
okay,
He was
no,
like
no.
8 and she was like 12,
Okay, Bun,
and
but
he's like, my boy,
okay,
my boy,
okay, Bun, like,
my boy. At one
okay,
at one point, Luna was 18 and Noctis was 14. Don't tell me that's not wrong.
but Bun, think about this though. You know, in movies, when a kid has a hot babysitter, they have a crush on them, right? That's probably.
Babysitter kink.
Oh my god, Bun.
I mean, I'm
Bun,
just saying, why does Noctis was always in love with this girl that was older than him?
maybe because she was hot or cute.
Exactly.
She wasn't
I
hot,
mean,
but she was cute. I mean, I wouldn't date
oh,
her
but
because she's annoying, but I
but
mean, she is
Iris,
blonde.
I mean, there was always
Although
Iris,
Iris is,
Gladio's sister, and she was
Iris,
younger than Noctis, and Noctis was like, "Oh, I'm not interested. He likes older women."
or maybe he doesn't want to catch a case. Have you thought of that? Think about it. Would you want to date a sister to a guy who could probably kill you with his bare hands by snapping your neck, snapping you in half like a
I,
trigger? No, you wouldn't have. Case closed.
I mean,
Also, knocked us down to
okay,
catch a
but
case. He
but
knocked us,
here's the thing.
knocked us down to
Here's
catch
the
a
thing.
case. What? What?
Here's the thing.
What fun?
Okay, listen.
What?
Noctis is the king, so Gladio cannot touch a single hair
Hey,
off of his head.
technically, when the
So
technically,
no,
he's
no.
technically
It
he's
would
not
be illegal.
technically he's not a king yet. He's still a
No,
prince.
he is already the king because his father is dead, but he just needs
How do we know? How
to,
do we know in
well,
the
you
game?
know.
How do we know in the game he could have survived? We're talking about game logic, not the movie or all that stuff. In the game, the king could have survived.
No, in the game, the king is pretty dead. He dies in the movie, which happens before the game takes place. Well, like
I'm
in
just
the middle
saying.
of the
I'm just saying.
beginning.
Noctis didn't want to catch a case.
I'm just saying Noctis have a babysitter king.
I just. What even is this podcast anymore? This is the first episode. We're only.
I have
We are.
strong opinions about
We
Final
are only
Fantasy
15
15.
minutes in, and we're already talking about Babysitter King. So.
Okay, well, you see, it's not my fault. Square Enix should have thought about that twice before deciding that Luna had to be older than Noctis. And not just like by 1 year, by many years.
I
Like,
mean,
why?
I'm
Who
gonna be.
in. Okay, someone in Square Enix has a senpai king, and they
I'm just gonna
need
be.
to come forward.
I'm just gonna be honest. I don't. I don't. I wouldn't. I do not want to date any woman older than me. That's just what I just don't like it. If they could be younger than me, and I'll be fine. Older, as long as they're like major, like if they're like a month older than me, I'll be fine. But a year or two, I do not like it.
I mean, I'm older than my boyfriend, 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, so that'd be fine because technically we're in the same year.
Yeah, exactly.
But like if it's like a year or two difference, nah, no thanks.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think that the older that I have dated has been someone that was 3 years older than me.
The oldest I have dated is 0 because I don't date. I haven't had a girlfriend, and about all my years on Earth, I'm gonna be single forever. This
No, I
this
don't.
this person. Okay, now Ignis best, Prompto sucks, Gladio daddy,
Now
Noctis
you're just baiting me into fighting you because you said that Prompto is the worst.
he literally is, yeah.
No, Prompto is
He
the best.
he has
I'm
he's
sorry,
the
but
he's
Prompto.
the weakest
No,
one. He's the
no,
weakest one.
Prompto is the glue that holds the group together.
Here's how they are in strength. Gladio, Ignis, Noctis, Prompto. Prompto's dead last, so that means he sucks.
He has the power of friendship, so he keeps everyone
This
together.
is not fairy tale. This is not shonen.
No,
This is
no.
not a shonen anime.
I'm sorry. Final Fantasy 15 is all about the power of friendship. That's why Luna had to die because she was getting in the way of the Brotherhood.
Then where was friendship when Noctis died? Spoilers. I don't know why you're listening to this when I'm talking about Final Fantasy 15. If you haven't played the game, get out now and play the game. But yeah, where was friendship? Where was Prompto's sacrifice to Noctis when he died?
No, okay. Ignis is the MVP. MVP of the game for sure.
Where was Gladio when Prompto was taken? They wanted to keep moving forward. Noctis was the only one. So that just proves that they thought they thought Prompto was a liability, and he is.
They thought Prompto was alive because he is strong and he couldn't make it. Because he is strong.
Are we also forgetting that he also simps for every other girl he sees? Except.
Oh, and Gojo does as well. Why does every character that I like needs to simp for girls? Also, Satoru Tendo from Haikyuu, he also simps for girls in movies. I'm so sick of this.
He's the red-haired guy, right?
Yeah.
The Kirishima of Haikyuu, right?
The one that looks like
Kirishima.
from Hunter x Hunter?
I said Kirishima.
Oh,
not
Kirishima.
Hisoka.
Oh, yeah, Kirishima.
Not
yeah. I was.
How did you get
I was
Kirishima
thinking,
from
He
Hisoka?
looks like Hisoka. I'm sorry. I had the name in the tip of my tongue and I couldn't remember it. Yes, he looks like Kirishima and Hisoka. Yes. That one. The point is that I know that Prompto seems for a lot of women, but that only means that I have more chances.
No, it does not. It means you have more competition.
No.
Speaking in anime sense, in harems, the more guy simps. No, wait, no, it has to be dense for people to actually like him. So Noctis will be fine. Noctis is the harem protagonist. He's got Luna. He's got Nova. No. Iris. I don't know why I said Nova. Think of a different game. Iris. Everybody
Okay, and
else.
actually, okay, I'm doing my strange math whenever I like a character, and Prompto was 20 when the game came out.
Okay.
Okay, so
And they came out
Final Fantasy 15.
and the game came out
Okay,
when?
2016. So
Oh.
he right now would be should be 25.
Don't get there.
But the game took 10 years to come out.
So he's
He's
35.
35.
So
He's
what I'm
perfect.
hearing is, so what I'm seeing
I mean, oh
is,
well, I mean, by the end of the game, he's 30.
yeah, because
So
it's 10
if
years.
we take, so he's 35. So the game came out in 2016, and by the end of the game, he was 30, and it has been 5 years. That means that he's 35, and it's completely legal for me to like Prompto.
So what I'm hearing is, Iris is 30. Is that the case? And this all that stuff?
I mean, even if he was 30, he's still older than me. So
I said Iris. Not.
Iris, no, Iris was like a couple of years younger.
She was
than
15.
them, right?
I think she was 15.
Iris was 15.
Yeah, and then 5 years, like we said, when it came out, she was 20, and then 10 years, she'll be 30.
Okay, I'm sorry, but if Iris was 15 in the game and Noctis was 20, I think that the only case Noctis didn't want to get was the FBI knocking at his door.
That's what I've been saying this entire time.
No, you said that Gladio would kick his ass. I would
Also,
say that he would be
Noctis-
called by the FBI.
Also, Noctis didn't want to catch a case. That's the first thing I said about this. Noctis didn't want to catch a case.
Okay, well, okay, I get it. Well, but then Luna is a criminal. Okay, Final Fantasy 15. Okay, I'm sorry.
get-
Okay,
we get
I really want to verify.
We get
How old are
so distracted so easily.
I know. Okay,
I love it. I love it.
You see, Luna was 24 and Noctis was 20. 4 years. At one moment in time, Luna was 18 and Noctis was 14, and they were in love.
So
That's called grooming. Noctis, oh my god, Noctis was groomed.
no, but here's the thing though. Here's the thing. They didn't see each other during those times. They just talked over letters.
She sent him
So
letters,
she sent him
and she
nudes.
groomed him.
But she sent him nudes.
Luna is a groomer. Confirmed.
Oh god.
What's your conclusion for Final Fantasy 15?
There you go.
Luna is a groomer.
There we go. Luna
And
is.
she should be sent to jail. That's
Auden-
why she.
Auden did
That's
the right
why when
thing.
she died and no one helped her, everyone was like, "Dude, like you kind of groomed that child
Listen,
into
Auden
falling in
did
love
a
with you."
good thing. Auden did a good thing, killing a criminal.
Plot
Perfect.
twist: Arjun is the good guy of the game, and Luna was a. He took her out, and no one helped her. Yeah, and when Noctis was like destroyed, like, oh, why Luna is dead? Everyone is like, oh no, he's in denial because of it.
The 5 stages of grief. After finding out that you've been groomed and somebody dies, what do you expect? First is
Exactly.
denial.
It's
then
exactly.
speculative
It's like,
anger.
I know you believe she's a good woman because she was good to you, but Noctis, you do realize that she was sending you inappropriate messages when you were 14 and she was 18.
Well,
And I
honestly,
mean, this is a completely different story now.
Well, I
Like, now I
mean,
will.
let's be honest. He
And I'm
went-
sorry. Okay, excuse me. Just before you continue, just let me
Yeah.
point this out. There's also canon the fact that Luna was sending Prompto letters when they were kids. When they were kids too. Like Luna was sending a lot of letters to younger children, and she was like, "Oh, I would love to meet you someday."
Does Luna have a kid kink?
I mean, that's called being a groomer. That's called pedophilia.
Yes. Yes, it does. But no, not necessarily. Because
Child kink. So pedophilia.
No, because
So she was a pedo.
Because I know adults now, they like dress up as like babies and stuff. So I feel like
Oh, I mean,
I
but
bet
that's kind of like there needs to be something strange in you, right? To just like,
I see. I want to be that. I feel like you would need to be strange to be into pet play, like dress up as a pet stuff.
Okay, the thing is that okay, what I think about this is that maybe pet play can be more of a kink because it's unrealistic. Oh well, I mean it's unrealistic because if you really did that, that's bestiality. You know what I mean? So I
Yes.
think that I just think that a kid kink is pedophilia, right? I mean because you
Yeah.
want to get with a child and you can't.
Majority, yeah. I see. Yeah.
I mean, I mean, I really, I now I need to talk to whoever decided Luna needed to be older than older
See,
than
if I
Noctis.
create the game, I'll make her younger than him
Yes.
by a year or
Oh,
two.
just the same age. Yeah, maybe. Or I mean,
Like I said, I want to date girls that are younger than me. Like that's my thing. Like I said, a year or two difference, but like that's about it.
and actually, I'm reading some blogs and opinions, and apparently a lot of people were discussing that, like yeah, Luna and Noctis are not in love.
Yeah, that's what you think. Cause like think about it. If you were told from a young age that and you show and the parents bring in like this is the person you're gonna marry when you get older. Over time, you start to feel like you think you're in love, but it's really not. It's just that you've been told a lot of times that you're gonna marry this person when you're older. That's why nobody likes arranged marriages at all.
Yeah, I'm just like reading these, well, not reading, but like kind of skimming these very long posts about it. And a lot of people agree that yeah, like they were not in love, like they just really care for each other because they shared like some precious moments when they're children. English, please. And that was it. It was just like an arranged marriage, and just like I said before, they were like, well, okay, like they are not that bad, so I think that we can get married. But the same, well, I mean, I would say at the same time that it would be kind of like fucked up for them to
Yeah,
marry them when there's like such a big age gap. Because
yeah.
really, you think about it, like Luna was so busy taking care of her people and healing everyone and just like dealing with Nibelheim. And then you had Noctis, like he was just like fishing with his bros. It's
Yeah,
like perfect contrast.
yeah.
Like she was like, okay, we need to get on with this duty. I'm 24 years old. I know I'm still young, but now I need to be an adult. And then
Not
you have Noctis like, I'm 20 years old and I want to fish.
I'm gonna catch the biggest fish I can. I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna be the best main character. I'm gonna be the best character in all of Hunter x Hunter. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
gone.
yeah,
Except my
like just like
dad's still around.
sharing a bunker with his three best friends.
Yeah. God, this is why I love Final Fantasy. Just all the games. Just they make no sense at all. Even if you do play them, they just still make zero sense.
I mean, if you really go like start to nitpick, yeah, they make no sense. It's like, what? Okay, but just like from the top of your head, what was the issue in Final Fantasy 15?
On top of my what's the issue?
Yeah, like why did Nibelheim attack Insomnia and why Luna and Noctis had to marry? From the top of your head.
Honestly, I'm just gonna go with what I've learned in history and stuff, and just wars in general. It was a peace treaty to keep them from attacking each other. Cause I know back then 13, 1500s, wealthy people like the king and queen of a city or something of a kingdom would offer their daughter, sons, hands in marriage for an opposed for the enemies, daughters or sons, hands in marriage, just to stop a war from breaking out between them. I feel like that's what it's gonna. I feel like that's what it was.
I mean, it makes sense because I don't remember.
It makes sense because
Like, but okay, but why was Luna on that like stone pier? You know where Leviathan came out and she was killed. Why was she there? Like, what was the plan there? What
Cause,
were they trying to do?
cause wasn't
Summon the gods for what? Like, literally, you have, like, think it was Behemoth, or what god was, like, literally striking planes with his bare fist?
Titan? I think it was Titan.
Titan, yeah.
No, I feel like she was on there just just so people can see. Oh, I'm so she can have some sort of relevance. like, I can summon Leviathan. Oh wait, no, I got stabbed afterwards. Okay.
But why was she there? What was the plan there?
To be honest, I'm trying to remember. Um,
That's the thing. Like Final Fantasy, like it's like I love Final Fantasy 15. Well, why did this happen? I don't know. I don't remember, but I love it.
yeah,
I honestly don't remember what was the plan there. I'm so lost with that. Uh, and I think that when it came, I mean, it has been 5 years because I played when it came out.
yeah,
And I used to watch this YouTuber that just explained everything and
yeah,
even the lore because he read and analyzed and the updates from Square Enix and the books and the everything. So he really explained very well what happened with the story and what was the deal. But right now, 5 years later, I do not.
yeah. Like I only played it up until I want to say before the Titan fight. Like a little before, like before they go on the mountain and stuff. I want to say that. I know it was after. No, I think after he got the first or second. Noctis got the first or second King's Armor. And then I got a new one, so all my data goes to delete it, so I gotta redo it now, replay it. I think I went up through there.
You just play Final Fantasy 15, right?
Huh?
You were playing Final Fantasy
Yeah,
15 just
yeah.
recently.
Yeah, I was streaming. Check out my stream at twitch.tv, JasonXode1, and also follow Bond on Twitch under Isan
Go on.
Choose, twitch.tv slash
Sanchez. Good, but you tried.
Isan Choose. As you can tell, I can't speak. I'm American. She's Mexican. Yeah,
Okay,
that's.
but it's okay. You did it well. You did it well.
I tried. I tried, and it's all that matters.
But yeah, you were playing it recently. Like, did
Yeah.
you get to that part?
I got to like the second like the King's and then after that I just
You
stopped.
drop it?
No, I didn't drop it. I want to go back to it, but since spooky, since I was using my sister's PS, my sister's friend gave her the PS4 to use because he has been using it. So and I've been using that to stream until I got my new one. And so I was streaming on that. And most of my games I streamed on there, except now. But like I saved them on the saves on that one and on my new one. So I gotta restart it now.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure, like I said, I wanted I was thinking of streaming it tomorrow or something.
But I mean, you have it like on top of your head. Like better than me because I think the last time that I checked Final Fantasy 15 was when Adam played it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last.
Again, follow Adam at twitch.tv/Madonks.
Just like shout outs to everyone. You get a shout out, and you get a shout out. I know that this has nothing to do with Final Fantasy 15, but really like my my ex boyfriend who was 13 just sent me a message. Sorry,
Take your time.
I got distracted by that. Like
Okay.
why? It's like almost midnight here.
Past midnight, so.
But yeah, I
Fuck
mean,
times.
I don't get me wrong. I really love Final Fantasy 15,
It just makes no sense.
but yeah, there are parts that it's like, okay, well, I don't know what's happening, but I'll go with it.
Yeah.
For example, I think that a lot of people were kind of mad at Ignis DLC for what it did.
See, here's the thing.
Because
Though.
I remember that when it was kind of hinted that we were going to find out how Ignis got blind through the DLC, everyone was like, oh, that will be dope. But then it was like alternate ending, and everyone was
Yeah, it's
pissed.
like I give you if you don't like the ending, I get that. Like I'm pretty sure if I play the game like before the DLC came for Ignis came out, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't like it either. But I would still like accept it as being like one of the multiple endings that they probably had in store. Like I said, for the original plan that they wanted to do, that would probably been one of the endings that they had, and they just put it in.
Yeah, I think that okay, so for what I remember when the DLC came out was that everyone was like super sad because of the canon ending from Final Fantasy 15, and then you have a lot of people being like, "Oh, grow up! You cannot always have a happy ending. That's life." And the people were still like whining because they didn't get a happy ending. So Square Enix was like, "Okay, well, we're gonna give you a happy ending, like an alternative ending." So you get that
Yeah,
ending where Noctis live, but then everyone was like, "Oh, so now you're changing canon. Now this is not canon."
but here's the thing
So
though, they never
Square,
said it was canon though.
yeah, no, Square Enix had to come out and say like, "Well, it was just a possibility."
Yeah, like think about it.
Is
If you watch like a time travel movie, you do something small that changes the future. So I like to think that is the time travel moment where if you choose to use the ring or something, like I forgot how it is, but like if you go with the one that gets the alternate ending, and then that's like the different future. But like it, whatever you depend on, whatever you want to do, you can do whatever you want. But I like to think of it as the Avengers Endgame one with what they do. Like we got the main timeline, but then each change creates a different one.
yeah,
And so like
yeah,
the
exactly.
yeah like him like go through the original game. That's the main timeline. But like choosing to fight Arden with her or whatever how it happened to get the alternate ending. That created a new timeline where Arden's dead, Aiden's is not blinded, Noctis is still alive, and it just keeps going on that way.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that I mean, and people. My problem is that people couldn't just stop. It was like everyone got what they wanted. Like yeah, like the sad ending is the canon ending, but for people that didn't like the canon ending, well, I will giving you this, So
Yeah, we got a new ending.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's like this is how things would have played if things were different.
yeah. But no, like I said, people want to get mad at the smallest of things.
Yeah, people just want to whine about something, so they were angry because the ending was sad, and then we got a different ending, and then they were angry because the ending was no longer the canon ending. We have something. It was a mess.
yeah. It's usually like, I, I don't really get why people get so upset when like when something out comes out. It's like, oh, that's not how it should be. This is how it should be. It's like it's a game. It's a book. It doesn't
Y-
matter how it
Yeah,
ends. As long as
I
people enjoy it, it doesn't matter.
yeah, 100%. And I mean, this might be conversation for another day, but oh my god, I think like the worst case that I have seen when it comes to gaming, it's the fans of The Last of Us 2. Like,
Oh,
don't you dare say that The Last of Us 2 is not a masterpiece because you would have like 10 guys in your Twitter just like harassing you about how you know nothing
yeah,
about games. I mean, that
yeah.
might be a conversation for another day, but
For another,
yeah,
yeah,
people get really pressed if you don't agree with them.
yeah. Like me, I personally haven't played until like The Last of Us 2. I played the first one. A phenomenal game. I love it so much. It's so good. The music, the weapons, the scenery, everything about it. I think the main complaint of the second one is just how terrible it was. Like how like it delved off its story so fast and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's like one of the main complaints about it, and people are also mad that that won the game of the year and not a different game. I forgot what other game it was up against. I think it was Tsushima. That's where it was.
Oh yeah, yeah, it
People,
was.
yeah, people
Yeah,
like
and
saying
it lost everything, right?
no, like the Last of Us Two, like one of the best game of the year. It's like no, that's unfair. Ghost of Tsushima should be the best game of the year because
Oh right, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was
yeah,
I was confused with another game that.
Like I said, the people were saying, oh, Ghost of Tsushima should have won. Ghost of Tsushima is better than The Last of Us Part, like The Last of Us 2. I can't say
I
if it's
didn't
a
play Ghost of Tsushima.
yeah, I didn't either, so I can't really say for sure. Same with the second one. I haven't really played Last of Us 2, but if I play that and then play Ghost of Tsushima or like vice versa, then I'll
Yeah.
give my honest rating. But for now, I'm just gonna say I'm in the middle. I lean more towards Ghost of Tsushima just because samurais are better than zombies.
I mean, I think that is okay, but because with The Last of Us, I think the heart is obviously in the story and in the characters, and the zombies are just like extras to give you some
Yeah,
obstacles to achieve your goal.
yeah, but like
That's how I see it. Like The Last of Us 2, I see it more of a drama game with some zombies like sprinkle here and
yeah.
there.
Also, I'm gonna show you something. Spoilers. I feel like people are also mad at how they easily killed off Joel in the second one. Like
Yeah.
they just easily killed him. I was like, wow, a guy who survived how many years in the apocalypse died with a gunshot or a bullet or a bash then a decapitation that quick. But we seen in the first game how easily he could break out of a situation. Like if he had a
Yes.
pocket knife, he could have stabbed them in the leg or in the arm and then escaped. Like in the first one. In this one, it's like, oh no, I'm stuck. Stabbed in the head, dead. It's like
Yes.
I get that this game is more about Ellie than Joel, but still, like he's still Joel's still a major character. Like we've seen him all through every game, everything. We saw it at the first game.
Yeah.
You saw him lose his daughter. He's emotionally distraught for years. Finds happiness again in Ellie.
But then with even with Ellie, he had like some fights, right? Because I remember in the
In
flashbacks,
the beginning, yeah,
Ellie
like
was really angry at him for something.
yeah, like I remember like when Ellie and Joel first met, Joel wanted to like her to like just leave her just because she was bitten and stuff, and he didn't believe.
Oh, right. He didn't tell her, right? What actually happened in the doctor's room?
No, I don't think no, because I know
No,
he.
I think that what happened, like Ellie was angry at Joel because he tell her that she was useless to the investigation, and that's why they returned to their base, to their camp. And then Ellie find out that no, yes, like they could have found a cure with her,
Yeah.
but they had to kill her. She was like, "Why did you tell me that?" And just got really angry at him for
Let's
like
see.
a
Yeah,
while.
but honestly, all in all, again, we're going off topic, but this is important. I don't care if I. Here's how I see the trolley problems. You know those, like where it's like one. Okay, I like to think that would you kill? You're on a trolley, and you're going to move it left or right. You push a button. You're going straight now. Would you? And on that line is one person. But on the other track, it's 10 people. Would you push? Would you pull the level to change the direction of the track or no? Me, I will try to kill the lowest amount of people possible. Unless it's an animal. If it's an animal, then
Okay,
I'll
okay,
kill a
okay,
million people.
but I have always hated that test because I think that context is important. Okay, what happens if it's five strangers and on one side, and like your mom or the love of your life on the other?
Well, let's see. My
It's like
mom.
that would be different. That would be like
Okay, let's see. Five strangers dead, and I don't know them, so they
exactly,
wouldn't come my conscious. Five of my close friends and family, or one stranger. The stranger's dead. My
exactly,
family,
but that's
or an animal. I'm sorry, but my family's dead. I'm not killing an animal. A dog or a cat. I'm sorry, but the cat's gotta go. The cat's dead. They have not 8 more lives.
Yeah, but exactly, but that's the thing. I like that exercise of the trolley. I think it's very bullshit because, dude, really, if my mom is on, I love my mom. Okay, I'm a mama's
Yeah,
girl. So if my mom is on one side and on the other is like five strangers,
the stranger's dead.
it's like, dude, the strangers are dead. Like I'm not
Okay,
sacrificing my mother because that would hurt me. a lot, you know?
Okay, but what
So
about
I
this?
think that exercise is kind of like biased because it's like, I mean, if obviously if it's six strangers, you know, like
If you know, like 4 5 on
of
one side,
course of course if I know no
the
one there, I
the
would say
lowest
fuck
amount,
it and
the
kill the single
shortest, yeah,
person. But
yeah.
if I know them,
But here's the thing, though. What do you do? It was Noctis. No, not Noctis.
I
Prompto.
will no, don't go there.
No, no, no. Let me answer this, and you answer honestly.
No.
Yes. What if it was on the Prompto on one end, on one track? There's 3 tracks. Actually, no, just 2. Prompto or Ventus. Which one is dying? Which one? You gotta answer. You can't just say you find a way to get them. You have to answer. Yeah, one
I
or
would
two.
sacrifice myself.
You can't. You know. You can't. How? You
Well,
whoever.
I will shot myself in the head so I don't have to take that decision.
So basically, what he's saying is, not. What he's saying is, Prompto's dead. Then.
No.
Yes, because if you shoot
Okay,
yourself
okay, but
and it's
the thing,
going
no, but
straight,
it's not fair.
Prompto's dead.
No, no, okay, okay. If I had to make a decision,
You have to choose between those two. You can't just say you're gonna kill yourself. You gotta choose one or two, one or the other.
I would kill. I think that I would kill. No, but okay, 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 okay. No, I will kill Ventus.
Why? Why would you kill that ray of sunshine in this dark world of light?
Because he's a kid and it will be really illegal for me to kill him. Prompto is 30. So I know that Ventus like spent okay, no, you know what, let me do my strange math again
Do
and
strange math.
see the age of Ventus.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
Okay, it's fair. Okay, Bird by Sleep,
Yes.
when did it come out? Bird, because that's the game where Ventus. Okay, well, but really no, Kingdom Hearts 1, because in Kingdom Hearts 1, Ventus was already inside Sora's heart.
Yeah, but we
So,
don't know. But we
because
don't know.
Bird by Sleep, it's a prequel. So, Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. We don't know how long he's been in Sora's heart.
No, he's been like 10 years. Kingdom's Heart 1. I want the release date. Okay, it came out. Okay, where's my pencil? I need to make the math. Okay. I'm gonna make this legit because now we know that Prompto would be like 35.
Yes.
So Ventus would be. Okay, let's see. Okay, so in 2002 came out the first Kingdom Hearts, and in theory, Ventus was already living Sora's heart by then. So
Ventus was what, 16 when the game
how old
Birth
is
by Sleep?
Ventus? Yeah, how old is Ventus? Okay, yeah, yeah. Oh my god.
What? What?
I just look how old Ventus is, and physically and or technically, he should be over 120 years old,
Ventus.
making him age-wise the oldest character in the series.
Okay, well, there's your answer. He's so
I mean,
who?
he
So
is.
who?
I mean,
So who now? Did you figure out that they're both old? They're older than you.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm gonna take out the whole 100 years because I think that's bullshit.
Okay.
You know, so okay, so biological age is 16, as it is known fact that during the 4 years between the creation of Vanitas, he did age normally. Okay, so in 2002 he was 16, right?
Yes.
Okay, so how many? Okay, 2002, 2021. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's still old, my dude. Oh, he's 35 too!
He's also 35?
He's also 35!
Okay, so who then?
Oh my god! Wow!
Now they're both the same age.
Wow.
Who would you kill and who would survive?
Okay. Okay, I mean, Ventus is... Okay, but we need to assume he also aged in body. Because it would be kind of strange for me to, like, a prepubescent boy.
Yeah,
Well, he's already pubescent,
that
but
makes sense.
okay, because Ventus still looks 16, even when he was technically 26. Uh, by the time he woke up again.
Yeah.
Um, but he still looks 16. So I think I would still go with Ventus because again, at the end of Final Fantasy 15, Prompto is a 30-year-old guy, and he looks like one. Even though I hate that goatee, but I can look past that. But Ventus still looks like a 16-year-old boy, and I think it would be kind of strange to like someone that looks like a decade younger than me.
Alright. Now you're asking me this time, because mine's gonna be so simple compared to yours.
Okay, you will keep Prompto. So I know that
Okay, yeah, 100% Prompto's dead.
100%
No, and
yes.
I'm gonna ask me about like my waifus and stuff, and who I would kill between them.
I mean, I only know about Maki. I don't know which other girl you really
Okay,
seem for.
okay, Maki and Mizue. Those are the two on the top of my head.
Okay, go.
Oh, God, okay.
Kill one.
Okay, hold on. I actually gotta think about this real quick. Maki. Okay, which one would be okay? Which one would be the best choice for me to survive, to keep alive? Maki's strong. She has glasses,
Okay.
but she has family issues. And I don't want that yet.
Big family issues.
Big family issues. But
They
wait,
kind of big, yes.
but now she killed them all. So
No longer family issues.
no longer
Maybe
family
just some trauma.
trauma, which yeah, trauma is a con. Um,
I mean, it depends how she
no,
treats it.
know how to use weapons.
Okay.
There's a plus.
So, like, she can kill you.
She can kill me, yes, and I'll say sorry afterwards. Now, Mizre, a yokai, snow fairy, short
Mhm.
hair, purple short hair, ice powers, has a good relationship with the family. If I'm too hard, I can hug her. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but Maki's dying.
Oh, wow,
Maki's dying.
really?
Also, it also comes out that Mise was like one of my first crushes in anime, so it also does help coming to my decision that without Mise, I probably wouldn't have found out what waifus were.
I mean,
Stuff.
so Maki's gone. Wow. I mean, really, if you think about it, I mean, Maki's kind of dangerous to have around.
She literally looks like she could snap at any moment and just
Right now,
kill me.
yes, and I think she would.
She would.
Like in the current state of the world in Jujutsu Kaisen, I
Oh,
think she would.
just give her the one two snap. She is dead. She is
Yep.
she's killing people. I mean, she already killed an entire clan. Spoilers. What are you doing here? This is about a show about anime. You shouldn't be watching this.
Yeah, like this full like there's gonna be a warning at the start, just
Yeah.
like.
Also, I'm sending you a picture of Mizure, so you can see who I would save and why I sent for her.
Hmm.
Also, she also had a
Okay.
lollipop in her mouth all the time, and that would go well with me because I like chew gum a lot. So
Yeah. Okay.
up west would be nice, fruity, and minty fresh.
Well, basically yes.
Yes. So if we do kiss one
That's
day,
that's how it would work.
yes. I mean, just look at her. Purple
I'm looking
hair,
at her.
blue eyes, short hair, neck length hair, which is I gotta say the perfect length hair for any female.
Okay.
Um, cute, shy. Think Hinata if she had ice powers,
Oh.
but a lot less shy.
Yes.
She just hides, pretty much. That's why I love her.
I mean, I mean, it was a tough choice. I mean, for me, I think Ventus and Prompto are basically really the same person. Like their hair, it's almost identical. I truly believe they stole
But what about Prompto
Ventus
and
design.
Gojo?
They did stole steal Ventus design for Prompto.
But let's say, what about Prompto and Gojo?
Oh, oh, wow. Okay,
I can already answer this, and it's
okay,
just
go
because
ahead.
Gojo, because the train would stop. I mean,
Well, then I'm choosing Gojo because the train
yeah,
would stop and no one would be
literally,
there.
literally. If you said Prompto, I was like, you are. I'm sorry, but you are stupid. You should have went with Gojo. He literally could stop the train. He stops the train, but it doesn't even touch him.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
That's the reason why I chose Gojo. I gave you an
I, wa- I
easy.
was I was going to choose Gojo anyway.
Even if he didn't have the infinity.
The thing is that he's a fuckboy.
Yeah, basically,
Oh my god, but Prompto kind of is too. No, Prompto falls in love easily. That's different.
Gojo is a manhunter. Prompto's a
Yeah,
simp.
exactly,
Two
exactly,
different
exactly.
things.
Prompto is just desperate for someone to love him.
Prompto is basically what I want to be, but I'm too shy.
Oh, Prompt. Oh, I
Yeah.
mean,
You look at
oh,
Prompto, he's outgoing, he's happy, he takes
oh,
good cameras, he has girls love
oh,
him, he loves girls, they talk to him. Me, I'm introverted,
oh,
I'm
Prompto.
depressed.
But if you really think about it,
Prompto has,
Prompto is very insecure.
yeah, no, sure, I forgot he had a live conversation with
Like his whole
Noctis.
DLC is about how unloved he feels. Like he feels like he's failing everyone,
Well,
and he
guess me and
is
Prompto,
worth nothing.
well, guess me and Prompto
And
have something in common then.
hey, don't say that.
No, no, you don't understand.
I
I
mean, that's
literally,
why Prompto is so lovable because of that. Because of those things. Because is the most relatable character.
this, this took a depressing turn. Let's go back to talk about how who would we who fuck Mary kill. Let's go with that.
With what?
Let's go to fuck Mary kill now. Get away from that depressing topic.
Fuck Mary Kill, or what
Yeah.
do you say?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Gojo, Prompto, Ventus.
I mean, I'm gonna I'm gonna have to kill Ventus again because again he looks like
Okay.
a 16-year-old.
Okay.
I would fuck Gojo and marry Prompto because I think that's the natural course of things would take anyway.
You would literally
You
be
know, I
what?
think I really think that Gojo wouldn't. I mean, he's a man whore.
He really
You
is.
know,
Yeah,
so I
he
think
really
that
is.
he wouldn't commit. He wouldn't be there.
It'd be a one night
He
stand.
Yeah, exactly. He would be like a freaking 9-1 stand, and I would never see him again. And I
Yeah.
think that Prompto would 100% commit.
Yeah, he 100%. He'd just be surprised you talked to him. I actually wanted him to and actually wanted you and actually wanted to marry him.
Yeah, exactly. I do believe that Prompto would be a nice husband. You know, like he would take care of you and he would help in the house. And I
Yeah.
mean, no, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
would be a nice husband.
To be
You
honest,
know,
I
I
would
think.
probably do the exact same way if I yeah. I'll probably do the exact same one.
I mean, even Akutami, the creator of Jujutsu Kaisen, when he found out how much girls love Gojo, he was like, "Girls, please look at Nanami. Like, please do not." That's why it
It's
came
like
out. The little fun fact that Gojo cannot commit and that he's kind of a man whore came
just
out because of that, because everyone was sipping for him and the author was like, "Girls, no,
why would you want
no."
this guy when you have a perfectly cool dilf?
Yeah, it's
It's
like,
like
have
it's
you
like
seen Nanami?
it's like that
I mean,
TikTok sound. It's like so you tell me everybody sends for this child, for this man child when there's a perfectly good dilf right there. Like that's
the
basically
worst thing is that Gojo is older than Nanami. Gojo is 28. Nanami is 27.
huh.
Nanami is just tired of life, but he's really He's super young. Like he's 27. Everyone is saying like he's a daddy. He's a deal. The man is 27. I
Technically,
mean, technically he could already be a father,
I mean, he kind of
and it
is.
wouldn't be
I
strange.
mean, I
I
mean,
mean, it wouldn't be strange.
I mean, Bun.
And
Let's
he behaves like a 40-year-old.
okay, Bun. Let's be honest though.
Okay.
Gojo and Nanami are already fathers. Do you wanna know who? Yuji. That's who.
Yes. Yes.
We
Yes,
got
they
the
do have an adoptive child.
we got the serious dad Nanami, and then no, Nanami has two kids. Gojo and Yuji.
I mean, Gojo is like the partner that instead of reinforcing an
The
education to the child, is just making things worse because
yeah,
he's joining the child. Oh my God! Have you seen Mother and Family?
the oh yes I have yeah.
Yeah, Phil Dunphy is Gojo, Claire is Nanami, and I forgot the name of the kid, but that's Yuji.
Hold on. That's the
The red hair one with like the curls.
I'm trying to remember the show. Um
You know, like there's like this family that is
they're the
the
one
two
that has
sisters and the boy.
yes, that's the thing I was trying to think of. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
they are like that. They are like that. You
Yeah.
know, because Phil Dunphy can be really chaotic,
Yeah.
but Claire is
A,
just
se-
trying to
a
be
serious one?
a serious mother and teach her children.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would be somehow like that.
Yeah.
100%.
100%. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, I mean, that's why Gojo is not husband.
Yeah.
I mean, and I wouldn't mind Nanami, honestly. Honestly. I think,
Yeah.
okay, I'm just gonna say something about Nanami.
Alright.
And I think that it's not really important, but I think it's worth saying it. I don't like his voice. That's the only reason that might stand in my way of him becoming one of my husbando.
His voice.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
It's
it's too
it's
deep?
like
Or is it too
what
high?
is this?
Is it high?
Yeah, like there's like this pitch in his voice.
Mm.
It's like let me just make sure. Yeah, it's kind of like nasally.
Mm. Nasally? Okay.
You know, like it just has like this weird pitch to it, while Gojo's voice doesn't. And when he gets serious, his voice really gets low.
Yeah.
And then my legs tremble, and it's like, oh my god, oh my god, he's getting serious.
Okay. That did not need to know that your legs tremble when you see him, but
No, when I hear him, when Gojo, it's when Gojo gets serious, his voice loses all childishness, and he gets really deep, and he's like, oh my
what
god.
are you talking about? He was serious. Remember him? Remember when he said, "I'm going to kill you"? He was serious in that moment. I'm going to kill you.
Ah, that's the best part. I love that part when.
And then you
I
just skip
love him
into the
so
field of
much.
flowers. It's like, I'm gonna kill
Why is
you.
it a
I'm
man
gonna kill
whore?
you.
Why does he have to be a man whore? Also, in recent chapters of the manga, this is not a spoiler, this is really whatever.
Alright.
But it's confirmed in the manga that he cannot take alcohol because he gets drunk super fast.
Maybe that's why Maybe that's why he hates Utahime so much as well.
Yeah,
Like,
because Tahime can really drink alcohol.
yeah. Honestly, to be honest, they actually can make. They actually make it. They would, in my opinion, don't hate me. I think they make a good ship. Utahime and Gojo.
No, they don't.
To me, they do.
They don't.
To me, they
They
kind of
don't.
do.
They don't.
To me, they kind of do.
Why are you
Actually.
doing this to me? They don't.
Listen. I said they kind of do. Okay. We got the serious drunk mom, alcoholic mom.
Oh, Tahime is older than Gojo. Huh?
Gojo doesn't care as long as they have as long as he can stick his D in his their P, he's fine.
No, okay. Now, no. Like being honest, I just see the appeal.
Yeah,
in Gojo and Utahime. I do
like
see the appeal because it
have you
would be like a really nice enemies to lovers kind of
also like
storyline where
have you seen
Gojo.
what?
I
Yeah,
mean, a lot of people say that if Gojo teases Utahime so much is because he likes her.
nah, he just
And
sees it
I
because
think
he
that
wants to.
no, like literally, Gojo doesn't love anything. That's the whole point of Gojo.
Gojo loves money. No, wait, no, that's Mei Mei.
No,
Mei Mei loves
he
money.
doesn't even love money. Really, he doesn't care. That's the point of. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what Gojo is so interesting. Like, he is a narcissist. Well, kind of. Like, maybe that's a strong word to use, but Gojo doesn't love anything. Like, he understands the weight of his role in the world, and that's it. Gojo
yeah,
literally has his own agenda, and I mean, saying Gojo likes Sutahime. I mean, if you have read already his backstory in the manga, you can know that Gojo doesn't like anyone.
yeah,
Like he literally just like cared about two people because I think that he's setting himself right that he doesn't see value in weak people. And
yeah. He
I do
doesn't.
believe that he kind of changed his mind through the story that he does see the value in more in people. But I don't really think that he has lost that thing where he thinks people only make him weaker and having people around only complicate things. Gojo is very complex when it comes to this stuff because like he does care for people. Obviously, he cares for people and he
He just doesn't show it.
I mean, yeah, he doesn't show it, but I think that one thing is caring and having important people in your life, and another thing is like literally falling in love with someone. So I don't think Gojo. This will sound horrible, but I don't think Gojo is actually capable of love.
Honestly,
I think
yeah,
he cares for people, but for example, if you maybe he will be shocked if someone he loves, well, he cares about dies, but it wouldn't hold him back. He would be like, well, that's life. Like he would
yeah,
be hurt, but he's complex. So when people say that Gojo likes Utahime in the series, is like, no, you're just like, I understand that you them, but that's literally not true. Gojo, I don't know. Gojo doesn't have time for those kind
yeah,
of things. Well, he has no interest because he really is like setting up his own agenda to change the Jujutsu world. So I don't think he even has time to stop and be like, I want a girlfriend.
yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. So I love, but I see the appeal on opposite attracts, and I know that the whole teasing thing it's like one of the favorite tropes of people. Like when you see two characters teasing each other, you're like, oh, they're so cute together. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't
yeah.
know why we like that.
I
Cute.
think
It's
I
cute
just
when
like
they're
them.
like jabbing at each
Yeah,
other.
I think the reason I like them is because I've seen Rick and Morty, and I've seen how a serious alcoholic mother and a not a stupid man-child dad function. I would just love to see them as Yurihime and Gojo, just to see how well they would actually, be together as parents.
I mean, yeah, that would be cute.
Yeah,
Because again, the dynamic is very entertaining. Because
yeah,
Utahime just like gets mad at everything, and Gojo doesn't take anything seriously.
yeah.
So obviously, it's funny to see.
It really is. Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
no, I do see the appeal,
yeah,
but I don't think that it will never happen. I mean, it will never happen. Just like mark my words, come and listen to this when Jujutsu Kaisen is done. I mean, there will be nothing between Gojo and Utahime.
yeah. That's the thing, though. I feel like JJK will let you have no characters getting together, and I'm fine with that. Like, I'm really fine with that. I'm really fine with that.
I'm really fine with that as well. I mean, I think that obviously if there's like a love interest, the stakes are higher, right?
Yeah,
Because you understand there's heavy, but I'm really glad that there's no shipping in Jujutsu Kaisen because honestly, I saw what happened in Bleach, and I'm just like, I'm so happy that these
yeah,
no obvious ships. Like, yeah, you can talk about how these two characters are cute together and whatever. But literally, there's no actual romance, and I really think that it will stay like
Yeah.
because okay, so we like which characters do we have? We have Yuyi, we have
Yeah.
Novara, if we still have her,
We
but we
probably
have
don't.
Novara. And we have
Um.
Maki, and it really those are like the frequent characters
But
that we
here's the
have
thing, though.
Yuta.
I really do like Maki and Yuta. I like the relationships. I know for a fact they're not gonna get together, but I do want actually do want them to actually be together.
You
Like
think Yuta and Maki?
to be honest, I like them together, just
I mean,
cause
they really care for each other.
like I remember as soon as Uta got introduced, like I saw the thing, like Uta got into like introduced in the manga for like that one, and then he immediately said, "Where's Maki? I'm gonna want straight for Maki." But that could be because, but that could be just because he missed her and was curious about what happened to her and stuff. But I mean, like,
Yeah,
but still, like, I feel like it's that they have a double relationship.
yeah, yeah, but no, yeah, they really care for each other. I mean, Yuta has. I mean, it's stated right in the manga that well, the whole Panda, Maki, and Inumaki, like
Yeah,
he really cares for them a lot,
yeah,
and that he cares for Gojo because they were the people that gave him a chance.
yeah,
Because yeah, because I understand, right? Like he had like an upbringing somehow. You know, people that understand him, he really appreciates that. And I just now that the movie's coming out and Yuta is getting finally introduced properly into the anime,
yeah.
I just have this hunch that he will enter my list
As what? Just
as I love him. You know,
yeah.
as I'm gonna be simping for Yuta. I just have
He,
because he's such a sweet character.
I think you're peaking a little bit.
What do you mean?
Like you're talking, there's a little silence, and then I can hear you again. So I feel like you're a little bit peaking.
Oh, there's an echo in my voice.
No, there's not an echo, but like I said, I hear you talking. It cuts out for a little bit, like I want like 1 or 2 seconds or something, and then gets back to you.
Okay, are you listening to me? Okay now.
Uh, hold on, say something real quick.
Okay.
Like talk for like 10 seconds or something.
I need to
Yeah, like I said, I can hear you.
because my dog.
Yeah, okay, like I said, it sounds like you're talking, stops, talking, stops, talking. Like this like breaks in it.
Like maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just like it has like some interference.
No, I think you're peaking. I think it might be a little bit too high for you.
Oh, my voice. Okay, I will
Like I think
tone down my voice.
I think the microphone is like a little bit too high or something.
Okay, maybe it's too close to my mouth. How's
Pro-
that?
yeah, hold on. That's probably what it is. Okay, you like say talk for 10 seconds.
Okay, that's better.
Yes, it's better.
I mean, I just pushed the microphone.
Nope, it's cut out again.
It's panning or it's speaking.
I feel like it's peaking.
I'm too loud.
Yeah, I feel like that's what it is. I feel like the microphone is set for like a loud setting or
Okay,
something.
that's funny. I have not touched it, and I have the headset still. Okay, okay. I
Alright.
will try to talk like lower.
Okay. And see if that's the issue. If not, then it's probably just like something either with Discord or something.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, it sounds better. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. My voice can be loud,
Yeah.
but yeah, I just see myself.
It cut out. Okay then. Most likely
Yeah,
Discord.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, I just have a feeling that yeah you.
You cut out again.
Why it's happening this every time that I speak?
I don't know.
Now I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine now.
Maybe Maybe the universe doesn't want to hear me saying that you my favorite.
No, it literally cut out when it said Utah and then cut back in when it said it was is my favorite.
Dude, that's so scary.
It literally did.
It's the spirit of Gojo. It's
It
the spirit
literally.
of Gojo being like, you dirty, don't betray me. I'm your.
It also cut out when he started swearing. Like, it cut out when he said whatever you were saying like Gojo, you are a whatever. Cut out, went back in, and then cut out after that again. What is going on with Discord?
It's the spirit of Gojo.
Oh God. And like I said, as you said earlier, this is our first podcast, so there's gonna be technical difficulties for I don't know for the next 2 or 3 pod episodes or something. But
I mean, the spirit of Gojo just came and said, stop.
yeah,
He
after
needs to visit me in my dreams. That's why he needs me to go
yeah, that's
to
probably
the dream world to be with.
you cut out. You cut out. I said after you said to be in dream mode with cut out. Who are you gonna
What?
be with? Who are Gojo?
Gojo?
Okay, so it's either Discord's acting up, could be your microphone.
It's Gojo.
It's not Gojo. He's dead. He's never gonna return.
He's not dead. He's just taking
He's-
a little break.
He's trapped. He can't escape.
He's having a vacation.
Yeah, sure. As Colin C and being a small square.
That's what my mom told me when my dog died. He's taking a vacation.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She told me my dog was at this ranch with other dogs, having a great time.
That's what my
And then I
mom
find out
said
it
to me
died.
as well. That's what
But
mom said as well.
Yes, right? Like, it's like, no, your dog is with other dogs, very happy in a ranch. And you're like, oh, well, okay, I understand. I would like that more. And it's not, like, it died. But, your father thought that you couldn't handle the trauma of death. So she lied.
Yeah. But
It's so crazy that they start to cut.
it's
When I began to talk about Utah and go,
yeah. It cut out when he said Gojo.
this is fucking scary. I'm sorry.
It was like no, it was actually like yeah. It does not. It started cutting me out when I started about Utah and Go. No, and that's basically what it heard. And it's like
Oh my god. That's so freaking scary.
okay,
That's so
okay.
strange.
So it's, like I said, it's either Discord. It could be because you're using the different one and not the one you normally use.
Probably.
Or it's probably Ghost on both of our ends. Most likely your end.
It's one of my lovers. One of my lovers is angry that I'm talking about man, but I don't know which one.
It cut out. Wait, who? You're talking about who? It cut out.
One of my lovers.
No, I'm talking about like after that. Or was that?
Like, no, that I said that one of my lovers is angry that I'm talking about other men.
It cut out when it said other men.
Oh my god.
Not this time, but like the previous time.
Oh my god. You're gonna play back this conversation and you stranger coming and
Oh my.
if you happen to hear like men, then they are my lovers.
Okay, well, I think this is a scary moment to segue into ghosts and demons. Watch Ghost Stories. It's on Crunchyroll, Verve. Watch it in dub. That's nobody. You can watch it whatever
Yeah.
you can watch anime whatever you want. Sub, dub.
Like,
Heck, you can watch it in
no.
French. As long as you. This is one thing. I said this. You can watch anime in all you want. Dub, sub, French, German, Spanish, whatever. But if you watch Ghost Story, this is the only anime. I will make you firstly watch Ghost Stories in dub. The funniest dub ever.
The best, yes.
The best.
Yes, for sure. And I mean, I think the only way that you should watch that anime in English with subtitles, because that's the only dubbing that really. Because the other ones took it seriously, so
This
we
one
don't
did
care
not.
about those.
This one did not.
The English dub didn't give two fucks and just did whatever they wanted, and it's amazing.
Yes. And after saying that, I feel like this is a good way to end the first podcast episode. Because it's been around for an hour and 19 minutes. Almost an hour
Oh,
and 20.
nice.
So this is a decent decent first episode to the podcast.
Yeah, I think it went nicely. I always
Even
glad
though
to talk.
even though we did go off the original topic into waifus and husbandos and stuff halfway through, and then just started talking about random stuff about ghosts and
Gojo
JJK.
got angry. Gojo got angry that I was talking about other men. Things with
It
Tao.
cut out when he's talking about other men.
Yeah, I mean, what can I tell you? My men are fighting me in the spirit world.
I feel like it's yours. I feel like it's on your side of the that this is that has the issues.
Yeah, those are my men. Yeah.
Yeah, but I 100% believe it's your computer that's doing that.
No, I will use my proper microphone this time.
Yeah, it probably is your.
I mean, I'm using the headsets.
I mean, I'm using a headset and it's working fine for me, right?
Oh well, first my computer, now my headset doesn't
Wait,
like
hold on.
perfect.
Which headset do you have?
I have a Razer headset, the pink one. This
I
shit
use
was not.
I use Beats. I use Beats.
No, I literally have the expensive Razer headset. $80.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I have a good
Okay,
headset.
no, but here's the thing though. Like, it works fine. I should probably end this. Nah, we'll talk to this.
Well, okay, yeah,
We'll
let's
talk.
let's cut
Yeah.
it here.
No, because we gotta do an ending.
Oh, okay.
And so, I'm keeping all this in. I don't care.
Yeah, keep
Gotta
it.
get
It's
the
okay.
link out. Okay. But yeah, this has been the first podcast of Making Sense of Anime show with Jason.
And Bond. Thank you so much for listening.
We hope you see you guys listen whatever in the next episode, whether this be on Spotify, YouTube. We gotta discuss that. But between all that, I hope
Yeah.
I want to put it on Spotify because I do not want to edit all this.
Okay. Actually, Spotify sounds nice.
Yeah, because then we can listen to it as well, listen back to it while doing stuff.
Exactly. I mean, we can do both, honestly.
We could, yeah, we could. But
100%.
yeah, but like I said, Mans of Anime was show with Jason and Bun. Episode 1 got off the rails, but what do you expect from people who have never done this before?
Yes.
So, like I said, we'll see you guys in the next episode in about. Let's see. We wanted to do this in February, now October, in about 6 months.
Yes. When we get our shit together again.
When we get modified. Yeah, modified to get stuff done. But yeah, like I said, that's been Making Some Anime with Jason and Bun. Signing out. Bye.
Bye.